what is L times U minus V equal? Thank you very much. No. Now here's the thing that you have to get here. Now this is the tricky part about this question. We're okay if people just use algebra here. This is the tricky part. The U's and the V's we can totally separate now. Why can I separate the U's and the V's in the two equations now? Why can I do that?
What do you mean separate them?
Well, I'm just going to do is I'm going to treat this in the two equations now. I'm going to say KU plus LU equals 3U. And KV minus LV equals negative 4V. How can I get away with that?
You can't. I don't know.
Yeah, the U's and V's aren't really connected, right? They're two different vectors, right?
Yeah.
So if you're combining to get the U's, I'm only,
They all stay the same.
right, because U's and V's aren't related in any way, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just saying K of a vector plus L of a vector is equal to 3, right? K of another vector minus L of another vector is negative 4. If that's right. Okay, so that's okay. Haven't broken any rules yet?
Can you literally, you literally pulled it better than
Now here comes some math magic. Want to see some math magic?
Yeah.
Here we go. I should type these separately. Can I get rid of this off board? I probably don't need this much room, but I'm going to use it anyway. So this is the power of this question. Okay, I'm going to move this. Whoops. This is not my day. Oh, finally. Okay. If that was like kx plus lx equals 3x, we're just dealing in grade 10. How would you do with kx plus lx equals 3x? What would you do?
Divide by x.
Divide by x, you factor. Let's do some magic. Let's actually factor this out as well, too. We said on the previous board, this, you can go from here to here. You can also do the opposite, right? Can somebody do something similar on the right-hand board for me, please? Oh, goodness. The enthusiasm is waning. Yes?
K minus L V.
Yeah?
Oh, just negative.
Somebody please knock this question out of the park. For me, please. What do I do now? You guys are all highly intelligent human beings. Go ahead.
K plus L equals 3. K minus L equals negative 11.
See what Michael did there? I'm not taking credit for this. See what Michael did there?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And that's just what I said on the other page, right? Like 2 plus 3 U is equal to 5U. That's what we said in the previous page, right? It's the same thing I'm doing here, right? So I just said that K plus L is equal to 3, using the coefficients there. For the scalars, I guess, to use product transforms. Now I have two equations, two unknowns. You think all the way back to grade 10 of how you solve that?
So 1 and 2.
I'm even going to go use elimination today.
Oh,
You can use substitution if you want to. I was actually tutoring a kid in grade 10 last night. We were talking about elimination. Okay, time for a pause. I'm not going to have time. Shoot. I can use substitution if you want to. I'm going to use elimination since this is lined up perfectly. Right? If you think back all the way to grade 10, this is a beautiful elimination question. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to add. So it turns to 2k is negative 1. Or you can minus either way, right? L minus L.
Oh,
You cancel out beautifully. Okay, so k is going to equal negative 1/2. Okay, now for the tricky part. Rather than picking on you, since it looks like you're half here and you're half not, how do you solve for L now? So back in. Okay. I'm going to choose equation number 1. You might have had a grade 10 math teacher like me who makes you numbers, and you don't have to. So we're going to say then sub into 1. Okay, so it's going to be negative 1/2 plus L equals 3 plus L 3 and 1/2, 7 over 2, it doesn't really matter in both. I prefer if you did 7 over 2. Okay, makes sense, that was just an algebra question. It started as a vector problem, okay, right, but it turned into an algebra question. This is when teachers say, Mr. Lacey always used to say this, this is sort of all your math put together all the way up. This is another example, right?
So it asked for linear combination.
Yeah, so what we'd say then, if you want to, we would say that we started off right at the beginning of this. To go back to here then, ku plus v. Okay, so we'd say then, therefore, negative 1/2 u plus v plus 7 over 2 u minus v equals 3u minus 4v. That would be like a concluding statement there. Okay. In this case, vectors are used like variables. That's all they're used for, right? Okay. And you can imagine once you get to the third dimension, we'll have 3 equations. Yes.
So you do elimination, are you supposed to subtract them or add them?
You can do either one. I did add
Okay,
it.
'cause
I
I
just
thought-
add them up.
L equals B.
Uh-oh. Did anyone else get K's 1/2? And if you do substitution, you still get the same way.
Negative 1/2. That makes sense.
You should get then the word half, you can subtract this too, though, right? So this would be 3 minus negative 4. Right, so 3 minus negative 4 will turn out 7. Good? Okay, I'm going to hand out right now, in case we're not going to next one.
It's still not on the list.
No, this is still yesterday's lesson.
Really?
I'm going to hand out for you right now. You had your choice assignment. I'm going to hand out a little bit of homework here. I'm probably going to stop this for right now. I'm going to try and chug along if I can.